Okay, great. So if you install the TurboCAD and the TurboCAD Furniture Maker on user's PC, it is good to adjust the icons to add the standard views because it is used a lot, and also to put there just three rendering. Yes, the quality rendering and super-hidden lines and warframe. It is because if there is, for example, the quick rendering and the beginner click on it, it sometimes gets a little bit frozen, and it could just they can be afraid of it, or like what is happening. So that's why we just keep there just these three caps for rendering. So it is good to know, and also we usually work in Lightworks, so to switch them into Lightworks. Of course, in the future we would like to use Red SDK, but for now it seems to us that there are still some things that are unstable. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Exactly. Exactly. So that's why right now Lightworks. Another thing before using TurboCAD Furniture Maker is good to set JPEG setup, because there is a functionality that you can transport JPEG picture automatically from TurboCAD to DXCAD, where you can make an offer. So you click JPEG, then setup, you click view and put there this values, 806 and 1450. And number 2 to tile area number 2, because then it looks pretty on the offer. So this is the preset. That's it. I'm sorry. Have you got any question? Oh, okay. Okay. Quickly. Okay, so the product is, okay. We've got prepared some rooms because we are supplying it to sellers who have to show the kitchen or have to design the kitchen in front of the customer. That's why we've got some samples or templates. You can see different shapes of rooms. It is called TSFM. So if I take, for example, room 1, you've got prepared room. It means that the user or the seller doesn't need to draw everything from the beginnings and just take the room, and he can adjust it. He can also delete the window or add the window. There is a tool, dimensioning. This is DIX tool that you can automatically dimension the room. Of course, if you change the position of the door, for example, I don't know, and you click dimensions again, the values are changed. There used to be so. Okay. It's easier to put the cabinets into the drawing. You put the cabinets in the drawing by inserting according to vector. Then there are some prepared libraries that we have, some cabinets. It is furniture. Who does furniture? I mean, mainly kitchen here in Czech Republic, for example, or if they go, if, yes, and cabinets. Yes, and cabinets. If they are making cabinets, and mainly it is kitchens. So using sorry. D- uh, yes, exactly. Yes, yes, costing. You can make uh-huh. You can make, firstly, you make a design in a drawing. So you create a kitchen, for example. Then you can change materials, handles, and type of doors immediately in front of your customer. So this is the one thing. And another thing is that then you send it to DXCAD, where you can get the offer, price for the order. You can also have a list of customers that you have, and then cutting plans, like optimization, and you can connect it to the saw. So, okay. So what I wanted to show you is how it works. Um, well, yes, what happened is that the values change when you move with the door or window, so it changed. There used to be another icon which was editing of dimensions, but in this version there was a problem with it. We don't know why, so we put it away, this icon. Uh, so there is just dimensioning right now. Then we've got, instead of prepared predefined rooms, we've got prepared some library that you can see in the palettes. There is, as I said, a lot of customers use it for kitchen. So we've got, for example, kitchen comfort. If Yes, so they are divided into bottom, high, top. There are some previews, and of course, naturally, you can drag it into the. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I just. You can drag it into the drawing, and put one cabinet by one like this, but it'll be for a long time. So that's why we've got our DICE tool that's much easier for inserting the cabinets. Uh, about the cabinets, it looks like this, for example, like in a Warframe. Every cabinet has materials for Lightworks and Red SDK. Um, I can show you on one cabinet how I can change the material, handles, and type of doors, as I told you a few minutes before. So I highlight the cabinet and click on Generate. Now you can see that I've got a window here. In these two windows, like cabinet doors and pool, when I click it, you can see that there are different types of door that I can change right now, and different pools. You can also change the dimensions in this window, and every cabinet has its own specific ID, identifier, and name. So I click OK. Yes, right now you have changed the size. Do you want to change the sign as atypical? It means that it is the information that will be displayed in DXCAD. It means if it will be a typical cabinet, there will be a surage. I mean, like like more money for it because it is a typical cabinet. But if you put no, it yes, that's what I mean. And typical is ordinary, yes. So if I want to keep it as an ordinary cabinet, I say no. Yes, atypical is not ordinary. Typical is ordinary. So now you can change you can see that the type of door and type of handle is changed. And also we can change the materials. Right now we've got, I think, vanilla. Okay, and we can change it in several clicks. Again, I just highlighted the cabinet, click generate, click on elements. So there is a list of the parts of the cabinet. There is a cabinet body, cabinet door, pull. If you click through it, every part is highlighted. Like a button right now is highlighted, the button, back, and you can change the material in this window where there is a lot of materials. If you want to change the material to the whole body, you highlight the name cabinet body and choose something different. I don't know, choose, okay. For example, you can see the preview of the material as you can see. So I've changed the cabinet body material and click OK right now. Okay. Yes. This is, I guess, something that we, I just try to restore the materials afterwards, but sometimes this is some kind of problem that we have to solve, but yeah. So now we can see that I've changed the material of the cabinet body. So in this easy way you can change it, and also you can adjust the grains. It was okay. You can adjust grains just if you click on the part, because every part has different direction of grain. So you can have to go through it one by one. So and here. Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay, I just have to click it. Yes, I understand. Yes, but it is necessary to draw something first, because then everything that is drawn or everything that is designed in the drawing, then the DiexCAD take all these information from the drawing into DiexCAD. So okay, so you can put the cabinets in isometric view as well, because it could be more appealing for the customer to see how it is inserting at one time. So the initial point would be in this corner, the end point in this corner. The vector is just defining the direction of inserting the cabinet. Okay, then the window will show up. Here you can see the library that you know from the palette. You know, there is a kitchen comfort, for example, kitchen accessories. It's again divided into bottom, high, top, and kitchen accessories. There are some hoods and everything. And before you started to insert cabinets, you have to set parameters. There is compose left or compose right. The picture with the red rectangle, the red rectangle is a cabinet, or it symbols cabinet. So if we put the vector from right to the left, it means that we want to compose the cabinets on right. Otherwise, the cabinets will be on the left, and this will be a problem because you need to have it in the room. Then you can set the distances. There is a distance Z, which is from the floor to the lower edge of the cabinet. We use it when we want to make a toe kick. So you left here a space. And then you can use distance Y and X. It is from the wall. Yes, so epsilon Y distance is from the wall, and X is from the side wall. So you can there are some predefined values, but you can also write your own. Okay, so I just start with the bottom. I just put there, I don't know, four cabinets. So to be quickly. Okay. Yes, I just wanted to say that we are going to send you during the next week really the final installation. So maybe there are just a few things that we want to fix. So yes. So I want to find some corner cabinet. For example, the finding, you see that right now I just write the beginning of the code, but it's not here, and I have to find it in the list highlighted. So that's what you want to make better for the next installation. So okay, so I highlight the ID or the name of the cabinet and click insert. Right now you can see that it's not rotated correctly. So I highlighted here in this list. That means here are the list of the cabinets that are inserted in the room, and click rotation, and you can see that it's rotated correctly right now. Then we can insert this, and for example the oven. Okay, so we've got bottom cabinets. I just put there a few. And you can also change the position of any cabinet that you have inserted. For example, you realize, okay, I just need to move S12P to another place. So you highlighted it, and then you click up or down, and you can see that it is moving in the drawing. Also, if you realize that yes, and what I wanted to say is that you can insert the cabinets by double click. If you realize that you don't need some kind of cabinet or also some type of inserted cabinet, you just highlight it and click remove. If you click delete, you delete whole list. So it's sometimes tricky. So yeah. And also you can put spaces between the cabinets. If I click space, also there are predefined values, but you can also write your own. You click space, and then if you put the cabinet, you can see that there are the space. This is for the design that you will show in front of the customer or the seller who sells. Inches right now. It is inches right now. Yes, it is inches. I'm sorry, I didn't. So it is inches. And what do you use usually? Inches as well? Yeah, inches. Okay. Right now, I can confirm it. Okay, but if I want to put top cabinet, I can click on the button new series. So I click on it, and now you can see that the parameters are active again, and you can set them again. So it means that the distance the distance z. Um, will be higher because you are inserting top cabinets. So let's say, I don't know, 56, and I choose top 30, for example, and I can start inserting the top cabinet. But you have to think of that you have to change the distance z, otherwise you will be inserting top cabinets on the floor. But never mind, you can adjust it afterwards. So, but it can ease you the work. Of course, okay, I'll put there another. Of course, we can use the kitchen accessories. So I can put there a hood. So this is how can you can use the composing according to vector. It's more quicker than dragging it from the palette library. Then I can confirm it okay, and I can use the X-Tool camera, which is here, like entering of camera position and view direction. So I place the camera and then define the direction of the camera. Okay, there should be, I need different okay, this is something that I have to point. Okay, so yes, this is another thing that it will be in another installation prefined correctly, that you will see the perspective view correctly. So you can see that we've got quickly the kitchen. So it's prepared like this, but there is a missing the toe kick and the worktop and back panel and other stuff. I can show you how to do it. So if you will start with toe kick, worktops, back panel styling, we are creating it in a similar way. So I use polyline and I draw along the outer edges of the cabinet body the leading line where the toe kick will be. So it means that I just zoom it in, I click V on this corner, V again. Yes, yes. No. This is the TurboCAD is the only software that it works with. So now I've got the polyline, and I click on composing generator. And now you can see that there is a list of worktop, RAM, ceiling strip. There is a list of the length elements that are created in similar way as a toe kick, for example. So I click on toe kick. Now there is a lot of materials that you can choose from again. There is element length. It is the maximum length that you are buying the toe kick, because it is in some length. Then the height. We left the space for the toe kick 4. So the height we leave it as 4. But of course you can change it to be higher, the toe kick. And I think that I'm not sure if you can insert your own. No. So they are just predefined values right now. But if you would like to change it and make it that you can insert your own value, it could be changed. Then you can set the offset from the leading line. There are also the just the predefined values. You can see that there are corner types, and there are 3 of them. Because yes, the important thing is I do it automatically, so I didn't realize to highlight it. But if you are drawing these lines for worktop, toe kick, and whatever, you have to draw the line always from the left to the right. So always. And then when you see there are 3 types of corner, because this is one. It depends on how many corners do you have. So we have it like this. So it starts also from the left to the right, and you can choose another corners. I just keep it like this. I just put the offset, and now you just click generate. And now maybe I did something wrong. Okay, so again. So toe kick, generate. Yeah. So you can see that there is a toe kick right now. And the same. Yes, I can. I put I put different material, but you see. Okay, then when you are putting worktop on the cabinet, you can use auto work plane by face or by facet. Because you have to say the program that you need to, of course, write the line on the cabinet. So again, we are going to draw the polyline like this, but along the wall right now, and just this shape. I can prolong the polyline like this, so I can finish. So I can make kind of bar or something. So I highlight the polyline, and again composing generator, click composing generator, and yes, composing generator button, and it is the second. It is the second one, composing generator. This one. So firstly, you have to highlight the polyline and then click on composing generator. Then this window will show up, and again, it is very similar. So you can see that you've got the list of the materials. Then you've got initial adding, which is here at the beginning, and the end adding is right now, because I prolonged the polyline. It is this one here at the end. It is the beginning and the end. And again, there are some types of corner. So you can then click through it and see what you can set. So then I click generate, and I've got the worktop. Oh, I did. You can see that I forgot that I've got this kind of cabinet, and it is because I haven't set the 45-degree type of corner. That's why there is a problem, but you can change it afterwards. You can change the material afterwards. If you highlight the worktop again and then click on the icon composing generator, and you just choose different material and then click generate again, and it will change. So you can change it afterwards. But I just want to, yes. Let's just try to put another cabinet, corner cabinet. So composing right, distance, button. So quickly, this one, insert. Oh yeah, it's inserting. So if I do it again, so now I'm using the auto professional and deluxe as well, but better is always, it is better with professional, but also it works also with deluxe. Because if because there is a problem if somebody is using deluxe and they make their own symbols like cabinets, and they want to upgrade to a higher version that is just used with professional TurboCAD. There is a problem with that the deluxe is just working with surfaces, TC surfaces, if I'm not mistaken, and yes, and then they have to redesign all the cabinets that they've done if they want to upgrade to TurboCAD Pro. That's why it's better to start with the professional if they are planning to buy in the future some higher versions, and they would like to connect everything with source. Yeah, so it's better. Okay, so I just wanted to finish the worktop. So I need to finish the polyline. And again, I highlight the polyline and click on composing generator. Choose, because we've got ongoing corner right now. So if I put generate, it is okay right now because I've got the correct type of the cabinet. So I can render it for you if you like. Then it is the same with the back panel and tiling and everything. I can show you how it works when I want to put there a back panel. It is again, I have to put the work plane on on the worktop right now. I can use just a line right now because I'm gonna do it just on this side. So just again, I highlight the line, then click on composing generator, back panel. There is a height of a back panel. So you can rewrite it if you like. You can choose the material, and again you click generate. And you go to back panel. If you want to change the material or the height, you highlight the back panel, and again you go to the composing generator and change it and click generate. So you've got back panel. Yes. Okay. And as I said, it is the same. You can put there the cornice, or how do you call it? I mean, I'll show you what I mean. Yes, exactly. And ramp as well. I don't know if you use it in America a lot. Here it's stopped to be popular. I don't know. Okay, so then again highlight the polyline and see. You can see there is a ramp. And the principle, the bases are also very similar. So then you know it right now that you can choose the corners, overhang. So I just leave it as it is. So there is a ramp, and then you can put there maybe it seems to me. If you draw the polyline and generate something, the polyline isn't there anymore, but there is generated worktop or the ramp. And then you just select the ramp or the worktop and change the material. Is that what you meant? Or yes, you can change the polyline. Look. The polyline is gone. But you can you see there is a back panel and the polyline is not here. If I want to try to click and highlight it, the polyline is not here. But there is the back panel, so I can highlight them and change the height. And the length, I think that you can, if I could generate. And I think that you can easily also change it by size. I guess, let's try it. Yes. If I highlight the back panel, okay. This is not what you. Yes. Oh no, sorry. Yes. So this is. Yes, it is, but you can't like separately highlight it then and make changes. Yes, so this. Mhm. Mhm. Yes. Mhm. Yes. Mhm. Okay. So would you like to show any other length materials like tiling and everything? I mean, okay, we can show it. I can show it to you if you want to. If So if you want to put the tiling, you have to put the work plane on the wall, and then again you are going to use the polyline, but it has to be closed. It means that I start like I mean the it, yes yeah okay, I wasn't sure if I'm saying it correctly in English. um, okay, you can draw whatever. uh, so just so now some closed element, and again I just highlight it and click on composing generator, tiling. Again you can see that there is a different materials, and I click generator. um, so if I render it, so you can see that with the back panel you can't draw different shapes, but with the tiling you can. So I just wanted to show you the cornice. So again, so I put the work plane on the top of the top cabinet. Right now I can use just the line, and I draw it along the cabinet or carcasses, or I don't know. Oh, too much. Just wanted to, yes, here. So I highlight the line again and click on composing generator. And now the cornice. There are 7 variants of it. If I click through it, you can see the different shapes. If you draw some your own shape of the cornice, you can, and you can send it to us, and we can put it into the program. In the future, we would like to make it easier for user so that he can put it into the program by himself. But right now it is like this. So if you would like to add another variant of cornice, you can, and we will add it to the program. And again, okay. Okay, I'll maybe change the... So, yes, the polyline is not. It is in the group of graphics, but not here. So this was the length materials. Also, there was a possibility of ceiling strip, and it's again the basics are the same. So I put the work plane on a worktop, draw a line along the wall and the worktop, just highlight it, and again I click on icon composite generator, choose the ceiling strip, choose the material. You can change B and A values if you like, and then click the generate, and you can see that there is a ceiling strip. Now we can put yeah, I have to. So F7. Aha. Great. Thank you. Thank you for the tip. That's okay. Okay, so right now we can put the sink on the worktop. Firstly, again, we just define the work plane on a worktop, and we can drag the sink from the palette, library palette. This kitchen accessories, sinks. There is a lot of sinks, so we can choose some small. Oh, this one, for example. And you can add the sink in isometric view or ground floor. It doesn't matter. Put it or place it somewhere that you need. But if I look at it, it is here. But we can just highlight highlight the sink and in modify, place on it was modify, place on work plane. And right now we need to, if I render it, you can see that there is no hole. Yes, that you can see just the frame of the sink. So we need to create a hole into the worktop, and we do it by the tool. This one, it has a long name. Creation of working table holes. So I highlight the sink, then the worktop, and also the cabinet that is under the sink. And then I click on the diags tool, creation of working table holes. And so if I check it by render, there should be a hole in it. And there is not, so maybe I didn't highlight it. The worktop. So maybe I should. Okay. Oh, there is something with material. Okay, anyway, okay. Sorry, I didn't understand what you meant right now. Yes, exactly. Okay, so we've shown this and this. Okay, and if you got the whole kitchen, you can change the material to whole kitchen, and also you can change the type of doors and handles to the whole kitchen. You just highlight the whole kitchen and click on generate. That's what I've shown you with the one cabinet. You can do it with the whole kitchen. Okay, I just change it to these doors. Okay, this is something that needs to be solved. There's some problem with materials, but I don't know why. Okay. Okay, so okay, but you can see that I've changed the material to the whole kitchen. So this is what you can, or what the seller can do in front of the customer. They can change the material type of door immediately, and the customer can see it. Yes. Okay, and if you got the kitchen like this, if you got prepare it, you can save the preview or the picture of it by clicking on the small icon JPEG on the bottom. Yes, but you have to use our camera. But I was using it all the time. Yes, and it was good. And just don't know why it changed. So I place it, there's a direction, yes, and right now I just put away the wall. So you render it, and then if I click, okay, perspective. Oh yes, great. Thank you very much. So then the drawing must be saved. Do you wish to save the drawing now? Yes. So you save it. Then you can make another. Would you like to use the hidden line instead of? Yes, this is just the export view to JPEG file. Yes. And you can make another because the first two JPEG views that you save are automatically exported or imported into the offer in DXCAD. So I render it again. That's why we preset the pixels of the JPEG at the beginning. Okay. Yes, and the other thing that I wanted to... we have to end, if you want to end the perspective, you have to click on the yellow flag. On the yellow. Just wanted to show you that you can adjust any cabinet that you have in the drawing by tool extending. You click on manual. You highlight the part that you want to extend, and then the direction. Now it is the same question as at the beginning. If you want to make the cabinet not ordinary, I mean atypical. So you can see that I can extend the cabinet by the tool extending. So this is another tool that you can use. So we've got some small kitchen that we've designed, and now the whole information that this design involves, we can transform into the Dijks cut, or yes, to the Dijks. There are two icons. There is option 1 and option 2. Option 1 means that there is transformed only selected or highlighted cabinets. So I have to highlight just the cabinets that I want to export or import into the Dijks, and then I choose option 1. But if I want to export a whole kitchen, I don't need to highlight anything, and I just click on option 2. And you can see that it is like calculating or selecting whole kitchen. It takes some time because it is a whole kitchen. Now it is asking you if you would like to save the drawing. Yes. It is also recommended to save the drawing during the when you are working on it. That's yes, that's this. Yes. So this is the advantage, that once you have all needed documents for the business and the production. Now you can see that we are in the window about the customer details. So here you can fill the name, the firm, email, and everything. If the customer details, or if the place of delivery is the same as the customer details, you can just click on match, and it will be copied into place of delivery. You can save the contact. Then you can set here who arranged the order, who measured it, expedition, the name, the telephone, then the estimated delivery date, then delivery time by agreement from to. Again, you can choose from the calendar, and also you can put some notes if you like. So this is about the customer. Then if you click on items and businesses, you can see that here are all the cabinets. They are displayed as under S1, as you can see. It is still from it is like an assembly, or just trying to, okay. So then if you click on plus, you can see the parts from which the cabinet is created. So we've got firstly there is type. This is the assembly. This is just the part. This is type of the part, like square, then length, and you can have pieces as well. I haven't. This is the oven, so it's light as a piece. There's a different icon then, and here you can see that there is also the worktop, back panel, the tiling, the ceiling strip, and the sink. It will be as yes. So everything is here. Every part has its own color, as you can see. There is blue, red. It is for the labels. I can show it in optimization afterwards. Every part has its own ID, its name, and here is also Hans without prices right now, but okay, in the new installation it will be okay, but there is a cost. This is the price that you buy it for, and the sales, the price that you are going to sell it for. Then you can adjust it. There you can put the VAT and without VAT. I was talking about it with Mr. Spinner, and just talking about the creation of the prices. It is on the on one whole training. It is a really lot of information. So just you know, yes, exactly. Okay, so yes, and I wanted to show you the annex. You can see here that there is a drawing. There are all attachments to this order. This is the drawing that we've made and the pictures that we made, the JPEG pictures. So there is everything that is linked to the order. Okay, and if I click offer, if you click on the offer, I haven't, the render wasn't done. That's why there is just a part of the, but you can see that it was automatically imported into the offer that you can enclose to the customer. But you have to wait until until the render is done. You know, I was too impatient, so so that's why. And I can show you the offer. So it looks like this. We've got some documents in the program, like the offer and the cutting plans and everything. The user can choose from the menu, or it is more often they order their custom documents. We have to adjust it for them, but it's for additional money, of course, and we just for. Okay, yeah, and there are also the position columns and groups. The position, it is the in the drawing, as we have the whole kitchen. We can also put them. Click generate. You can add to its name or add to their name the group or the prefix auto position. It means, for example, it is placed in the kitchen, so I can put there K like a kitchen, click OK, And now we can see that there is a K1, K2, K3. So you know that this cabinet belongs to the kitchen, and if I import again, it will be displayed also in this information will be in the dice cut and in every document. And I could do it. Open it. Yes. So now if yes, you can see that there is filled the position right now. K1, like kitchen 1, kitchen 2. So really everything that is in the drawing is imported into DXCAD. Then if you got the customer details, then if you see the prices, they will be there in another installation. And also, when we were talking about the not ordinary cabinet, right now there is some bug that every cabinet is led as not ordinary, which is not correct. But what you can see is that if you got not ordinary cabinet, there is a surrage, automatic surrage like 50-30, because it is not ordinary, so you want more money for it. So this is surcharge, sorry. Surcharge, okay. Okay, so I would say that for this part, that's it, and we can move to preparation of production. Yes. So again, there will be displayed the parts of the cabinet that you saw in the business part. Again, as an assembly and each part of the cabinet. But right now you can see also the whole material that it is made from. This is it. There is a vanilla, but if you got some different, I have vanilla everywhere. So this is what is it made from? Here you can see if I, for example, if I choose shelf free, you can see that there is edge edit. You can change it by left clicking on or in the yellow line. You can put the ID of the, if you know the ID of some material, you can put it here and click use, or if you just want to go immediately to the list of the materials, you can just click use, and by double clicking on the name of the material, you change it. You know, right now I've got different material of the edge. There is in this window, in this box, there is materials and operations in the order, so we can see the every material that is used. If I double click on vanilla, for example, order where it is used, and by one click, or no one click but several clicks, I can change the vanilla material to cocos, for example. So right now, if I double click it, you can see that there is no but it will be changed. Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, I know. I'm sorry. Okay, so this is what you can do here in the preparation of the product, and now we can move on to optimization. Yes, save changes. And now I'm going to show you another output. Okay, so here you can see the list of the parts again. There is a list of the materials, and there are how many? Four types of cutting plans. The long and short are used for automatic saws. Then the combination is a combination of long and short cuttings, and there is optimal. So I click optimal for right now. It is asking you use stock for the calculation. It means that it will count also with the stock, but if you want just net consumption without the stock, you put you click no. There's some check still, so I'm just writing down. So we have to wait a bit for the calculation. And you will see the cutting plan, how does it look like. Also, I will show you the labels, or there are the conceptions as well. It's creating a drawing of a cutting plan. And it's just calculating how to position the parts on the paper. It is the final thing. Yes, so you can see the cutting plan right now. Yes, there was a shelf-free bag. I can show you, if you click on the printer, there are, for example, there is our overview. So it has a code, AB, ID, name, and the dimensions. Then labels. It is just DAX. It is just DAX right now. No, it doesn't go back. It is the cutting layout is just like this. It is just the document in DAX cut, and you can print it out and give it to man in the production, or send it to the saw. It is then like the connection with the saw. It is some kind of. Yes. If you mean. Yes, I know. Yeah, yes, it can. But I'm just trying to find which one is it. I thought it was C. It isn't. Yes, but it can. Because it can go through the printers, and then you can label it on the part of. I'm sorry, what did you mean? Do you mean that it is displayed in TurboCAD then? Like the cut list? No. No, it isn't there. It doesn't go back to TurboCAD. You just draw the design in TurboCAD and then send the information into DXCAD. And if you make any changes in also with the materials that I made, that I show you to, it doesn't go back to the TurboCAD. In TurboCAD it will be the same, but still at this step, if your customer decides that he wants some different material on in the whole kitchen, you can change it in DXCAD. But this information doesn't go back to the TurboCAD. But maybe somewhere in the future we can try to work on it. Okay, so this is the output. Yeah, sorry. I just wanted to show you another document that you can get. There is the whole cutting. There is the cutting plan, and then the labels. There are the edges. Then the material that is used. It is about what really the customer wants from it. So he has to, yes, this is what I need, what I like, and what I'm going to use. Yes, material costs. So it is divided into piece material, length material, aerial materials, vanilla, cocoa block, everything that we've used in the order. So you can see. Yes, I would like to say thank you for your attention, and that we should agree on another date for another session, because as you can see, it's a lot of information. So, and thank you. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yes, great. We would like to as well, and thank you for your cooperation. So, if you are going to go through it by yourself, and you've got any questions, just write it down into the email, and I'll try to answer as soon as possible. And we will agree on another date for another session, because today I'm going to be out of the office. So, and you've got yes, midnight right now, right? So, okay. So thank you very much as well, and see you or hearing you next time.